Alright, so guys, this is weird. I'm filming on my phone at the minute. I don't currently have my camera. I lent it out to a mate of mine, so he could take some pictures of his car, and he was actually going to film some things that he was doing to his car, so I can edit and add into a video of mine for the channel. So yeah, he's got the camera, so I'm starting this film, or I'm actually filming this whole video on my phone. So just let me know what the quality's like, because if it's alright quality, I might start using my phone a bit more. But anyway, what I'm doing now is I'm just literally filming the intro for this video, because all the stuff that I've filmed have got a little bit messed up. I started this video Monday, recorded some bits Monday, recorded some bits on Thursday when I was free, and then on Thursday I was planning on getting this whole video edited out, but my Adobe Premiere had so many problems. I couldn't hear no volume or nothing, so I couldn't edit and cut the video and trim it up and things. It's now Sunday. I've got that sorted. Watched 100 tutorials on how to try and get it sorted. Finally got it done. So I'm literally filming the intro right now, and then I'm gonna add in all the other little bits for this video. Now this is gonna be part one. There is gonna be a part two. So yeah, we'll jump into that right now, and I'll hopefully try and make this little cut have a little bit of an understanding to it. But yeah, let's go now. I guess I'll just finish the video like this. As you can already tell by the title of the video, we are going to be doing the front end of the car. We're going to be changing the looks of the front end of the car. I started this video on Monday. It's now Thursday. I haven't been procrastinating. Basically, I started it Monday night, and then the weather just got really crappy and cold, so I couldn't do any painting or nothing. And then I was busy Tuesday and Wednesday, so we're now Thursday, and hopefully I'm going to get everything that I need to do done tonight, because I'm busy tomorrow and the next day and the next day. This video's taken way longer than it should. It's just going to be a short video as well. But yeah, nonetheless, we're going to get into it. I might use some of the clips that I recorded on Monday. I don't know yet. But anyway, nonetheless, let's get into it. We have a bright light, and it will help us with this painting process, because I think I'm going to... You can't really see down there, but there's a little bench here, a workbench, that isn't mine. But I'm going to put newspaper on it, and we're going to do the spraying and that there. There's no wind in here. I'm going to have the door shut. But I just... Well, we'll try set that back up. Right, we're back, and the only way I'm going to get it to stay is if it's pointing down a little bit, because it slowly slides towards me. But basically, yeah, what I was saying is I'm obviously going to set up a camera angle for this desk. The fog surrounds are already off my car. They're up in my bedroom. I forgot to bring them down. I need to go warm the paint up as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the same filler primer that I used on my wheel refurbishment video. If you haven't seen that, go watch that. We're going to use the same yellow filler primer, and then I'm going to use race red to paint the fog surrounds, and then we're going to lacquer them as well. I'm not doing this because the last time that I painted my fog surrounds, they came out bad, or after a while they went bad. It's just literally, I saw a picture online of a Fiesta ST that had red fog surrounds and a few other little bits and bobs that I'm going to try and do. It's kind of copying, but it looked really nice, I think, and it's going to go well with future plans that I've got for the car as well. So yeah, what we'll do is I'll go grab them bits, and we will get to the whole sanding process. So let's do that now. Right, I've got my fog surrounds. As you can see, that does not look very good at the minute. That's because I took these to work. By the way, guys, I've also took the middle section out, because I'm going to try and repaint that. I'm not going to do that red. I'm doing that black again. But as you can see, this has come out really badly because I took them to work, and we've got a really high pressure jet wash, and I put it on hot as well. So it was meant to blast most of the paint off, but it's done a very bad job of blasting the black paint off that I've put on before. So we're going to have a long time sanding to get all this smooth again. And then I'm going to have to layer on the filler primer very neatly and carefully. And then we'll put the red down, and hopefully it comes out okay. I've got my fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But yeah, let's get to the sanding process. I think I'm just going to use whatever I've got up here, which is, this is 150 grit, which is perfect grit really for this. So yeah, I'm going to get to sanding and I will get back to you once that's done. So we've got these all sanded down. Obviously, as you can see, I can't put my hand too far in the camera because otherwise it defocuses. But yeah, as you can see, it's all sanded down. It still seems like there's some rough patches, but they're smooth edges. It's all smooth along here. The only thing that's bad about this is I've nearly run out of this filler primer stuff. I didn't realise how little of that stuff I had left. So I'm probably going to have to do a thin coat over both of them. And hopefully I've got some white primer somewhere. So yeah, we're going to get to laying the coat of this filler primer and then try find some other primer, unless I've got enough of that to do all that I need, and then we'll start with the red coat. So yeah, let's get to that. I don't particularly want to bore you lot with time-lapse all the way through this video like most of my others, so I'm just going to get the process done and then I'll show you the afterwards, if you know what I mean. Show you the before, show you the after. We'll do that. So unfortunately we have had a little bit of cracking going on. I'm not sure if it's cracking in the paint or if that's just where the paint had been, the black paint that I sprayed on before had been blasted off, and here is where, oh, I just wiped some of that with my finger, but here is where some of the black paint got left, and I thought it had smoothed out, but the filler primer has sort of like laid in the gaps, if you know what I mean. So I've now run out of this filler primer. If I was to want to fix any of this, as you can see, it's quite bad. I need to go get another can of filler primer, which I may go and do quickly. I think I've got enough time to run to the shop to get some. But yeah, this one's come out better than that one. But we've still got all the little bits along it. Like, it's just, it's not going to look good, as you can see. Looks like some sort of explosion here. But yeah, anyway, I think I either need to get out the electric sander, sand it all the way back down, or we're going to go get some more filler primer. I think I'm going to go get the filler primer first. So yeah, I'm going to go do that now. We have got a new can, and I forgot to turn the music down, so hopefully that doesn't get copyrighted. But yeah, new can of filler primer. Now let's head home. Alright, so guys, after coming back from getting the filler primer, I can't help but laugh at myself for this, because the one that I said was looking better than the other one is now looking a hell of a lot worse. I'm looking at these closer and I'm thinking maybe that's where it was still wet from when I washed them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my wet sandpaper right here, my really low, my really high grit, fine sandpaper, and I'm going to sand all this completely smooth again, clean them off. I'm not going to use water this time, I'm just going to use air, and then we're going to layer down some filler primer since I've got a new can of this now. This isn't my new can. My new can's indoors warming up at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to do that quickly, and I'll update you in between. So guys, we are back halfway through. This one has finally got a good coat of filler primer. This one is now sanded most of the way down, ready to get its layer of filler primer. I mean, there's still some primer left on it, as you can see, but it's all smooth now. So the filler primer will lay on it smooth like this one. So I'm going to get to doing that one, and then we'll see what we need to do after there. I'm going to show you quickly the little imperfection here and here, which is obviously what I created with the heat gun, which is my fault, but once all the lacquer and the paint is on, shouldn't really be able to notice it. Yeah, I'm going to get to doing this one, and I will catch you in a bit. I've got all the filler primer down, but as you can still see here, oh, let me just turn the flash on again. As you can still see here, there's cracks. There's a crack right there, and on this one there's just that little crack there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these to dry overnight, and then hopefully at some point I'll find some time to finish these up, and then I'll make a part 2.
I'm hoping I can just try either fill it in. I'm going to try spray some more primer on it, fill them in and let them dry. And then if I can do that within having enough time tonight, then I'll carry on with the rest. But we'll see how it goes. If I end the video here, I'll cut straight to the outro about now. Alright, so guys, it's very dusty and filled with paint in here at the minute, but I'm going to have to move it on to a part 2. I don't know how long this video's been. I mean, I've spent all night doing this. It's now quite late. I've filled in the cracks, sort of. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer a thin layer of white paint on top of it. Hopefully that'll fill in the cracks and get rid of them a little bit more. I'm going to let it dry for 24 to 48 hours. And then I'm going to, obviously in part 2, after it's dried all that time, I'm going to sand it, wet sand it a little bit, make it a little bit smoother. And then we'll start on with the red and then the lacquer. So I'm going to end it here. I hope this video has been alright quality. It looks good quality on my phone, but that might be because it's a small screen. I think it might be filming in 4K. So when I get over to editing, hopefully it doesn't look too bad. You guys will have to let me know. I quite like filming on my phone because my phone's always there. Just quickly, actually, another reason why I'm moving it to a part 2 is because my phone's basically dead. It's literally just come up with a 5% warning. So yeah, hopefully it's been good quality. You'll have to let me know. I like recording with the phone. It's quite easy to get out of film. It doesn't look too suspicious in public places as well. That's another thing. I can just get it out and it'll look like I'm FaceTiming someone or something like that. But I'm going to end this video here, and I will see you guys. Obviously, this video will be going up pretty soon, but part 2 will be recorded after the paint's finished drying on these in the next day or so. So yeah, I will see you in the next one, guys, and peace out.